Hi guys and welcome back to the channel. Now I made a video a few days ago regarding the best scrap farm that I'd found, and it's gone down pretty well. It seems to be something that a lot of the community are obviously looking to get more of, and you know, I don't think it done it the justice it deserved in the end, because I only showed one location, and albeit it's a great location to do, I did ask in the video, you know, for the community to let me know where they've been farming scrap, and a few people came up with some absolutely brilliant locations. So I've decided to compile a list of the best locations. Now I've had a chance to obviously check out the map more thoroughly, but yeah, this is probably the best and most efficient scrap farm locations that you'll find in Dying Light 2. Anyway, if you do like today's video and it does give you some value, don't forget to hit that like button for me, as it does help out the channel. Subscribe for more Dying Light 2 content. And with that being said, let's get into it. Now, farm method number one was the method that I mentioned in the first video, so we might as well quickly cover that now. If you chose the survivors when taking over the first water tower, then the bazaar will still be thriving with business. If you chose the PK settlement for this water tower, the bazaar is going to be empty, so this one may not apply to you. But if it does, and the bazaar has still got obviously trade going on there, you want to come here and locate this craftsmaster. Now when you go to him, go to crafting parts, you'll notice he's got scrap. So all you need to do is buy all of that scrap. It'll cost you 27 gold, as it's only a coin each per scrap piece. Come upstairs and go to sleep here. Now upon spawning again, now upon waking up, you're going to notice the craftmaster's scrap has replenished. It does vary in amounts, but basically all you need to do is buy a scrap, come up here, sleep, go back down there and buy his mats again. If on the off chance he doesn't have any, all you simply need to do is sleep again, and you are going to be looking at a max stack within 30 minutes if you do this efficiently, as each run takes about 30 seconds. Now number two, you're going to find just south of the bazaar, actually, at this large windmill. You're going to notice it's got an area to sleep, and it's got a trader right next to the bed. So it's the same process as last time. Simply go to resources, buy all his scrap, and then literally all you need to do is go here to sleep. The only issue is it's not right next to a fast travel point, even though it doesn't take that long to get here. I'll leave that down to you to decide whether or not that is efficient as obviously any of these others, but let's face it, look how close it is in the sense of obviously time to get those scrap pieces. And yeah, this is one of my favourites, as you literally can run from the bed to the trader pretty quick. The only thing to slow it down is the fact that it's not directly by a fast travel point, which isn't a massive deal, and also that it's a trader rather than a craftsman, so you have to scroll down through the menu. I know it's not much, but every second does count when doing this type of thing. You don't want it to be tedious, but this is probably one of my favourite go-tos, as I say, because of obviously the short space in between and the fact that you can actually run fast as well. Now number three isn't my favourite, but it is still efficient, and that is at the PK floating settlement in the north part of the wharf. So you could fast travel here, and you can see that there's a craftsman here. So as soon as you come up obviously from sleeping, you go here to the right and you'll see the craftsmaster buying all the scrap from here, heading back down the stairs and going to sleep again. That's the farm, but the only issue with this is there's obviously quite a run in between the craftsmaster and the bed, and you can't really sprint or do much, or you know, it's not really that quick. But yeah, that is location number three. Number four is located in the Fisheye Canteen in New Dawn Park. From sleeping, you want to head out this right side door here, head up these steps and jump up this little canopy, and upon doing so you take a left and you can find your craftsmaster here. Now again, beauty of this one is the fact that you can run, you can jump, you know, you're not limited in the sense of obviously traveling to it pretty fast. And yeah, that is number four. Okay, so location number 5 is pretty unique, and that is because it's got 2 vendors that you can buy your scrap from, and that is at the Wharf Water Tower, which you can find in the north part of Muddy Grounds. All you have to do is fast travel to the PK Floating Fortress and just make your way here. Now, the bed is in the tower, but the beauty of it, there's a winch directly outside that you can take straight down to the 2 vendors. Now when you reach the bottom, you simply just want to turn to the left and you've got them both right here, and both sell scrap, which is so efficient. This is going to be one of the quickest runs, I think, as you obviously are doubling up on the amount of scrap, but there may be ones that are quicker in the sense of obviously reaching your bed. Now by all means, it's entirely up to you which you prefer. I just know this is so unique, the fact it's got 2 right next to each other, and yeah, as you can imagine, you simply just want to take the winch straight back up to the top of the water tower and go to sleep. Beauty of it is as well, there's no restrictions in place with your movement. No, you are running as fast as you possibly can. You can jump, you can move, you can avoid things and get to your bed and get to the vendors as quick as possible, and this has got to be one of my favourite ones, and yeah, this is number 5. Now number 6 is similar to the Wharf, but this time it's in Lower Dam Air at the St Paul Water Tower. Now exactly the same principle, your bed's in the top of the water tower, you come out, you do it right, you take the winch down to the bottom, and when you get to the bottom, you're going to find a Craftsmaster directly in front of you, and then if you turn back and look at the winch and just go to the right, you're going to find another Craftsmaster to get 2 lots of scrap. And yeah, again, another great location to get 2 sources with a bed just straight up the winch. Again, personal preference of what you think's quicker and most efficient, but that is my number 6. Now number 7 is the Downtown Electrical Station. It's a bit different, this one, but again, there's 2 vendors that you can get the scrap from in close proximity. So you've got your bed here and your way out here, simply jumping over this edge, doing a forward roll, and you can buy from this particular tradesman. As you can see, he's got 28, and then adjacent to him you've got the actual Craftsmaster, and I pick up another 24. So that's over 50 in the space of no time, and all you need to simply do is head up the winch again, and upon reaching the top, head into the little room to your left, and yeah, you can go to sleep and refresh those NPCs, and that's my number 7. Now, I'll be honest, I've reeled 7 locations off there, and as I'm making this video going around the map trying to find the best locations, I've come to the assumption I could reel off another 7, maybe even more, and to be honest, what it boils down to is simply landmarks, electrical stations, water towers, and the main settlement areas. Electrical stations and water towers both have 2 vendors that seem to sell scrap. They then have a winch nearby to go straight to obviously a rest location, so you could use any across the map that you come across, spending small amounts, whether it's 10-20 minutes doing it as you go around to keep your scrap topped up. And to be honest, it's the same with the settlements as well. The settlements only seem to have 1, but they are in closer proximity to the beds, so it is a case of just checking out any settlement, any water tower, any electrical station, and you know, the odd windmill area may be beneficial. And I suppose if you didn't know that the way these obviously locations were set out like this, you wouldn't have known that you could farm scrap there. Anyway, that is it for the video. If this was beneficial to you and your scrap levels are now at an all-time high, and this is now one resource that you can stop panicking about, hit that like button, let me know that this has helped you out, subscribe for more Dying Light 2 content, and yeah, that's the video.